Stopped for Rusty to have a quick potty break. I think that might be Porcelain. I think this is Porcelain Basin over here. Oh wow, look at that color. Ooh-wee. Can't wait to see that. Okay, so we've completed the back basin loop. Now we're gonna go towards Porcelain Basin Loop. I mean, come on. That's just stupid. It's so pretty. Trail starts up there. We're choosing to go left to sort of avoid some people and get the forest part done first. Because that's where the mosquitoes are. We just descended down some stairs into the basin. And you got a little activity here, some over here, lots of boiling, lots of spurting, and then you got this blue water, blue-green water. So we are at Crackling Lake. It's this really cool, like bluish green color. This is the water I saw up through the tree line. And it is called Crackling Lake because it's making this crackling noise, which Rusty says sounds like a frying pan. There's these little spots where the water is coming up and it's making that crackling noise. Yeah. Pretty cool. I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm just so in awe. So, one thing about me is I have a thing for volcanoes. They terrify me, but I love the aftermath, the beauty of the aftermath of a volcano, and all of this, which is obviously active. It's just so pretty. I love it. Legit thought this was called Whale's Hole, which would have made sense if it was bubbling, but it's pretty cool. It's like this cavernous hole filled with water. Hi, Shadow. I don't know what that vent is over there, but it keeps erupting. This is the whirling geyser, or whirl gig geyser. Ain't nothing happening though. And then over here is another one. Constant. Okay. Doesn't seem very constant. The name is very misleading. Okay, so maybe it is constant. This is the Sunday geyser. And it's Monday, so yeah.
Looks like a topographical map.
It does kind of look like that.
Like a bridge for cars to cross.
There goes that vent again over here. So I found out that these are the colloidal pools. And this goes up here. So we turned left to go up here off of the main area, and I don't know where this leads us to. Oh, there's more blue pools. Oh, there's like a bubbling lake out there. I think it's just to this overlook here. It's gonna overlook the Porcelain Basin. Oh no, it keeps going. Oh wow. Gosh, that is pretty. So here's another junction.
So this takes us back.
So that would take us back to the parking lot. Just,
And that goes to the campground.
and that, if you continue there, it takes you to the campground. So we are heading on the trail that will take us back to the museum and the Yellowstone store and the parking lot. And a mud pit.
It's Congress Pool.
This is Congress Pool?
I think so.
It ends at the museum, which has a lot of really great information. And I definitely recommend checking it out. Trail map. I am not going to go in because I don't have a mask and they're required. So that was a really, really cool, it ended up being a little over 2 mile hike through the Norris Basin, which is they have the hottest features in the park and the most acidic, and just made for some really interesting things to see. Definitely doable for kids. They will be tired by the end because there is some, you will hike down into the basins, so you gotta hike back out. But just really fun, and definitely recommend that you check it out if you're in Yellowstone. No, it's okay. It's all right. Yeah. So this is the Virginia Cascades. It's a waterfall, like a really crazy cool cascading waterfall. We are just upstream from that cascading waterfall. Oh, and I've lost a view. There we go. So the drive-in is just off of the main road, and it's a 2.5 mile one-way loop. It'll take us back to the main road. It was really cool that the spot where I got out of the car is the only spot really where you can turn off, but it's not the place with the best view. The place with the best view is just before that. There's nowhere to stop, unfortunately. So, while it was really cool, it's not something that I think is a must-see on anyone's trip. If you're, you got nothing to do, it's a pretty drive, but other than that, it's nothing special. So next stop is Artist Point on the south rim of the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. First glimpse of the falls. Pretty impressive. Oh, I was not looking through the phone, clearly. So pretty. This is Artist Point for obvious reasons. It's surprisingly, the parking lot was full, but it's actually not that crowded for a Monday during the summer. So we drove all the way to the end of the South Rim Road first to Artist Point, and then the next one, the next little turnoff is the Canyon Views turnoff, and that's where we're at now. There's restrooms over there. The restrooms at Artist Point were closed. These are the upper falls, I believe. Lunchtime for me. I'm having Mexican quinoa bowl from Good to Go for lunch. And Rusty is eating the Irish Shepherd's pie from Nomad Nutrition. Good old backpacking meals. Easy and hassle-free. How's it?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Good.
Got some decent flavor to it. Even a little pepper.
So now we are on the north rim side of the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone at Grand View. This side seems to be a lot busier than the south side. is Inspiration Point, still on the North Rim. And holy shit. Wow. Look at that. I mean, wow. So we stopped at the Education Center here in the Canyon Village. And it's really interesting, and it's definitely worth the stop if you have time. So one thing I will say about this park, and this goes for a lot of other parks as well, don't be afraid to pull off in the pullouts, because you might see some really cool and interesting things. We actually drove right past this one and then turned around because we happened to see it as we were driving by. It's pretty neat.
The iron deposits in the river and coming out of that thing.
Yeah. So we were on our way to check in at the inn and happened to drive past another area, the fountain paint pot. So decided to stop. It's pretty fucking crowded, as you can see. So here's the trail. It's a half mile paved. So the first thing is the Celestine Pool. It's like super blue. Which is hard to see from over here. Also smells real bad. Here's a little bit better view of the bubbling water. Pretty neat. So the walkway is ADA. It fluctuates between these wood planks and then these plastic planks. I don't know what this is. Oh, there's a sign up there. The Jelly Geyser and the Clipstra Geyser. Next on the trail is Fountain Geyser. Not a lot happening there. And this is Jet Geyser. Doing anything right now, and then you got some that aren't doing anything at all ever because they're done. So it is ADA, but there are also stairs. There's a nice little viewing platform, so you could sit here and wait for the geysers to do something, although it's just a whole lot of tree line, unfortunately. You can hear this guy. It kind of sounds like a train. This is the red spouter. He is really cool. Wow. Here are the mud pots. You can see them like spurting mud up. It's kind of neat. This is the fountain paint pot.
What's this number, right?
So this is the last
We're gonna go
little
around
thing on the trail, the Silex Spring. It's really pretty. I lied. There's one more thing. So there was the pool. And this is the bacteria mat. Fitting. We are at the Old Faithful Inn. We just checked in, and I'm kind of geeking out over how cool all of this is. Wow. Like a little lounge area over there. Oh my gosh, I think he gave us a room upgrade, he said, or sorry, a view upgrade. So, let's see what it is. All right, we just walked in. So cute. This is the door handle. It's very small. So these rooms don't have bathrooms. It's a shared bathroom. Trash. And well, he said he gave us a view upgrade, but I'm not really sure that that's true. So, upon further investigation, he did try to give us a better view, only it's a view of the signage right there. You can see the steam on the other side. That's Old Faithful. There's all the people waiting to watch it erupt. My guess is that it's going to be erupting soon because there's a lot of people sitting there. I don't know what geyser that is, but it's going off. I could see the water a second ago. Looks like it just died down. But we are out here. There's Old Faithful. And our room's right over there. Old Faithful, right outside our window. I mean, we can only see part of it, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. So the Old Faithful Inn has this really great patio outside on the second floor. There's a bar, so you can get a beverage. and let me not spill my beverage, sit out on the patio and wait for Old Faithful to erupt. So, great view. Highly recommend.